Okay, hi Donna and Bill. I'm going to take a quick look at your house. It's a little bit overcast, so the lighting might not be good. So I'll try to talk you through this video. Alright, so prepare yourself. Here we go. Here is the inside of your house. Everything's gone. Everything's all ripped out and gone. Okay. There you go. I'm going to leave the door open so that we have a little daylight. Alright, so the issues that I wanted to show you, let's look over here. I don't know if you can see this or not. You see how the joist separated from the front sill? That is an issue because this joist basically doesn't have any support at the front of the house. So we need to address that, like we spoke about. Back over in the middle, I just have to be careful where I walk here because there's no floor. Back over in the middle, you see where they added this 6x6 post and beam. There's the original beam, there's the new beam, and they added that along the length of the house on both sides. And so the original plan was to go ahead and replace that block of wood on the dirt with concrete. Now that it's all open and exposed, it might actually be better for us just to repair the main sill in the middle of the house. So I'm going to evaluate that a little bit more like we discussed. Okay, but now at least you can see it. You can see that these floor joists are compromised. You see that right there? That's all termite damage. The inside of that joist is like a sponge. There's just not much there. When you walk on that, it's just squishy, and the whole length of the joist is flexible. So it doesn't have any structural integrity for what you want to do. Your tiles would crack everywhere. Here's that beam, the original beam that they were basically putting the new beam in on each side to take the pressure off that original beam. And you can see how it was all eaten up by termites. The good thing is we didn't see any termites in here, so it must have been treated. So I'm going to do a little bit more thinking about whether it would be better to put the concrete in with those supplemental beams or just replace the original beam and do away with those supplemental beams. You won't even need them anymore. So another thing that I can point out, I got to jump down a little bit here. Okay, is if you notice, look at the gap between the floor joist and the bottom of the wall. There's like a 2.5 inch gap there. That is because of the way they had the plywood with the wood strips and insulation, and then the hardwood was over that. So that wall was originally on top of the hardwood. So now you can see like your wall looks like it's floating up in the air. So we're going to fill that in, of course, so that those walls are properly supported. But that was just something I thought was just so unusual for the structure. Just never had come across that before. Alright, I gotta get up out of here. There we go. Oh, actually, you can see how the wall... Alright, here we go. Alright, so you see that? See, that's the plywood with the wood strip right there in the middle. Then the insulation in the middle. And then the hardwood sits on that. And then the wall sits on top of the hardwood. That's not normally how it's done. Okay? The hardwood doesn't usually go onto the wall like that, and you don't have those furring strips. The other thing you're going to notice about the furring strips is they were not even lined up with the floor joists. See how the floor joist is in the middle and the strips are offset? So that's why that hardwood floor was just all wavy and up and down and everywhere. Kind of crazy. But anyway, so that will all be gone. Let me see if I can work my way over to that crooked outside wall without tripping and falling, holding the camera. Okay. Let me open this door so we can get a little daylight. Okay, here's another example of your top of the floor joists. They're just all eaten up by termites. Okay. So, you know, there's not much structural integrity there. Alright, I don't know if you can see it in this video or not, but I'm going to shine the camera down here, and you'll see that the flooring, well, the outside band board, we would call it, is straight, but the outside wall, the studs, are bowed out to the left there. Okay? I don't know if you can tell on the video. But that whole back wall is curved, basically. So, you know, we can fix it. It would just be, you know, some more labor. So I'll get back to you with the numbers on that. But you can see that under the bathroom and under the kitchen is where I'm standing. There's the pipes that we're keeping. There's where the old toilet was. You can just see there's just nothing salvageable. This is all gone, which is part of the 15 floor joist quantity that I calculated. But these floor joists over here are relatively good shape. The ones up front there are relatively good shape. Some more over here that are relatively good shape. It's just a selective few, about 15 of them that really should be replaced in that middle beam. So as we look up, we're going to address your whole attic situation once we get the floors and the new walls in place. But there might be some work that needs to be done up there, just some more bracing and so forth. Probably hard to see in the video. But your chimney right here, that'll come out as soon as we get good flooring in place, so that we're not tripping and falling with all this debris. We don't want anyone to get hurt. So this is pretty much the stuff I was talking about. Let me walk outside and I'll try to show you that same wall that's bowed from the outside. Okay, here we are. Alright, so there's the dumpster. We've been filling that up. Filled that up about 3 times so far. All of your windows and your sliding doors and everything are all underneath that tarp, all covered up. They should be fine, you know, protected from the sun and the rain. So here is that wall. You can actually see that it is kind of bulging out there. And also, I don't know if we can look up underneath here. Oh yeah, you can see it there. You see there's a gap? I gotta turn the camera like that for you. Alright, so that's looking up underneath. See how the siding's just like padded out away from the house. Just kind of strange. See that? So that's something that, you know, we can fix later on when we address the whole siding. But maybe we should pull that inside wall back in so that you're, you know, have nice straight interior walls, and we'll deal with the outside walls later. As we walk around the house here, we didn't remove the outside air conditioner yet, but the inside unit you can see was all gone. We removed any live electricity that was on the outside. The only thing that's left here, there's only one of those breakers that's actually working. Everything else has been totally removed. It's not just dead wires, they're not even there. There's only a couple of wires that we're using for our tools. So your camper's still here, it's good shape, no one's messing with it. And just another quick look inside. See, that's the only live outlet. Oops. That's the only live outlet right there. It goes right out to the panel. That's it. Every other wire, everything in here is completely gone or dead. All the stuff with green spray paint, stuff that's supposed to remain for safety purposes, holding up the house. Anything I had painted with orange, the guys had removed. And so that's pretty much it. So I'm going to download this for you, And you got any questions, give me a call. You take care now.